Hi friends, and today we will talk about film photography and the new incoming PENTAX 17. Yes, before this moment, the only company who was producing film cameras was Leica. For example, you can buy new one brand, not used one, Leica MP or MI or M6. Body costs you approximately 5,000 euros. Lens, this one costs 3,000 euros. For 7 till 8,000 euros, you can buy film, the very good, the best build film camera, new one. Use it yourself for 3,000. Here is like an M3. It costs you 3,000 euros. But here's new in-camera PENTAX. I don't think that this is good cameras. They are still Agfa, Kodak, Ilford, Lomography, who produce cheap film cameras. In my opinion, this is not serious. I don't take these brands as serious. If you have a new film camera under 100 euros, it is toy. It will break soon. The parts are very plasticky. I don't think this is good camera. Here is the best ones. You still can buy used Nikons, Canons, Hasselblads, still Pentax, Olympus. There is a huge amount of brands who still you can buy in used market, used ones. But for companies right now, nowadays, this is very big challenge to produce film camera and make it less expensive. You see, the Leica film camera costs you a very big amount. You can buy 2-3 digital cameras instead of one very good film camera. And here is PENTAX 17. It will be unboxing. Guys, I don't buy this for myself. I just take from shop demo model. I will open it. You will see that it is opened. But for me, this will be the first look at this camera. I will say you my feelings, what I think about it. I will shoot some rolls of film camera, scan them and put in a link in the description. You can download, zoom, see what this camera is capable of. Okay, let's see the box. PENTAX 17 HD coating. Let's film the box that it will be in a history of YouTube. It used lithium battery CR2. Strap, lens cap, film camera. It must be here inside. Dark silver. There is rumors that there will be more PENTAX film cameras, full frame. This is half frame. I will try to explain. This is full frame. And half frame is a half of that, and it means you can shoot double amount of frames in standard 35 mils film like this one. For example, on full frame like this, you will get 36 exposures here, and in this one be 72 exposures. Okay, guys, let's open and look how it looks, how it feels. It's a manual. It's time for film. Let's open. Here is a strap and nothing else. Let's put it here. Put our box in our video frame that everybody knows what we are talking. Okay. Cap, let's turn it correctly. Let's see how it feels. It feels plastic. A little bit of cheap. You see the, for example, Agfa cheap camera for 30 euros. It's still plastic, but they have sticker trying to simulate leather. For example, real leather is here, and it's very good. It's here, very good. It still is here, damaged, but it's still here, very good. Where they try to simulate, it will go off very quickly. You see, this camera was standing for half a year in a shelf, taking some 1 or 2 rolls, and you see it's going off, just standing in a shelf. Here is just plastic with this texture, but feels like how to say, normally. It's a grip where is battery inside. How it looks? It's weight very light, comfy for hand. I haven't used the PENTAX before. It's HD PENTAX lens, HF, I don't know what's mean, 25 mils, traditional, 3.5. For me the question, 25 mils, it's on full frame or in half frame. Let's see it later on a test shot. Battery is here. Can we open it? Let's try to find some instruments to open it. Battery looks like here. Plastic. I don't know what will be after some years of using this camera. Right now, in my opinion, it's like toy. Expensive toy. It cost about 5, 6, somewhere 700 euros. They say they have a very big queue for them, but I don't believe that, because it's still expensive for a nice toy. For example, you can buy on eBay Russian half-frame camera named Leica 2 with Industor 69, and it will be the same pictures, I think maybe better, and you can buy that camera for 50 euros, 40, 60, and it will do the same as this camera for you, but it will be used one. You see, it's not autofocus, it is manual. You see the mountains, group picture, couple, single, food, macro mode, bokeh, totally auto, exposure correction. You can put ISO here by pressing this button. I think after some usage, here will be a lot of marks when you put the camera down, take it up. But it's a nice toy. I will say it's much better than these cheap ones. If you compare it to Leica, it's a perfection and the best you can get right now. New one in a shop. This is something in the middle. From cheap film cameras to the expensive cameras, and this is something in the middle. After some time, I hope this year, Rollei will produce new film camera, Rollei 35 IF, I hope, and I know it will be autofocus, full frame, and I will definitely buy it. It will be more expensive like this one, about 1000, maybe a little more higher. Let's try to look how it's done here inside. Use it on. You can hear it's trying something to do with the aperture and shutter. It's auto mode, but you still need rewind one frame by one. If you want, guys, full review of this camera, I will find some time to do it. If you want make comparison Leica to the PENTAX, I can do it. Just write in the comments. What I can think, it's a nice toy. If you like film photography, you can say thank you to PENTAX and buy it. The PENTAX, if they see that it's people buy this camera, I think they will made second and third version, maybe full frame, maybe autofocus, maybe better lens. If you don't like film photography, go digital. This is the only advice I can give you. For my advice, I love film photography. It stops me, give me more thinking about photography, about framing, about time, about frame, about time to press the shutter. This is good relaxation, education for myself. I'm still using these cameras. I love them. My advice, it's better to spend 100 euros and buy, for example, Nikon FA2 camera. I think this is much the most better camera for film photography for that money. If you're a rich guy, you can still buy Nikon FM3A or FM100 or FM2. If you're a millionaire, you can buy Leica, new one, MP, MI, M6, new one or used one. I love these cameras. They are like, I don't know, like a Bugatti in photography field. What else, guys? You see how it looks. I will make some test shots. Maybe make a full review if you ask in comments. Right now I can't say anything. Something in the middle from this one to this one. You can buy like four or three cameras from this, and you can see that this lens is not changeable, and the optics is inside frames are like vertically. If you need horizontal frame, you are framing like this one. I will make some videos after. Thank you. I will try to explain in some easy way how I feel about these cameras. Let's do it like that. Imagine here is like Dodge, like new one. You can go and buy it in a store. Here's old one, old, classic, perfect. And now they made something in the middle. They imagine this car taken, made of plastic, made of cheap parts. In a distance it looks normally, but when you start using, it's a little bit more like a toy, like a cheap mock-up of something more classic. like this one. If you will say, what do you want to give advice to buy normal metallic or brass old film camera with lenses you can choose, change, buy more, exchange, or something like that? Yes, this is definitely my advice. If you want to buy plastic toy, which is much better than a cheap plastic toys like this one, yes, you can go. But for me, this is more classic. I will go for that. And this is my advice to you guys. I think it will be popular from youngsters, like people from 80 till 30 who want some toys, toy in film photography, because I think serious guys use this ones or this ones, and they are like classic and last you much longer, and your kids will play them or sell and be in pluses in the money, because I think after some years it will be ugly here on all the stitchings or the color, it will go off. Maybe they will make something better looking, better quality, and see what will happen after some several years. People will show your PENTAX cameras and you will see how good they are, because this plasticish, and if it falls, I think it will be very bad for you. For example, if this camera falls, it's nothing, only lens maybe can broke. It's fallen here on the side, you can see a bump, but it's still working perfectly. Yes, you can see this is classic. This is like something new brand one, but good build. And this is something middle. Optimization of these cameras in total way. Maybe it will be better in metallics, but I don't know. I think the costs will grow up very big. Okay, I will try this camera to shoot some frames and to see the sharpness, how good is this lens. I hope it's from a glass and maybe it have some coatings on it. It seems like it is coated. For example, this cheap lens, you can see it's a plastic and without any coating on that. Okay, and let's try to load the film inside of this camera to have some test shots. I will put them in a link in the description. We have Fujicolor Superia Extra 400 ISO. You can see I need to press this button, put the 400, I think it's here in the middle, try to open. I have not read the manual. The shutter looks nice, and let's try to put it inside, and I think it must be put it like this one. Let's close it. And now I can start shooting. I will put auto 0 and let's make a test shot. Nice, with a flash. And later we'll put link in description, in comment section. And any questions, guys, I give all my thoughts about it. Let's see, maybe they will change and I will make full review of this camera. Thank you guys, see you.